unfortunately, the good life is very interruptible, amen? It's one of those things where you get, no matter what you plan and no matter how things go, the good life is just interruptible. For instance, about 10 years ago, we were headed on vacation and my wife said, okay, here's the deal. We're gonna get our whole small group, it was like 4 families at the time, and we're just gonna rent one big house. Some of you are like, that sounds terrible. And we're just gonna pack in, man, that's my girl. And like, we're just gonna, like kids are gonna be like ants and there's gonna be laughter and there's gonna be dance parties. And I'm just telling you, that's our world. And we loved it, it was amazing. We're like 3 days in and we're having so much fun until the 3rd day in my wife walks in the room and she said, have you seen Levi? He's my 3rd son, he was about 5 at the time. She said, have you seen Levi? And I was like, baby, we've got 5. If we lose one, it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? No. I was like, no, I haven't seen Levi. I don't know where he's at. And she's like, I was like, I'll go check here, and you go check there, and we go check here and there, and there's no Levi. Then we go to the kids, and they were not really helpful, and we were like, have you seen Levi? And they're like, who's that guy, right? And so then we started to go to the parents, and we're like, okay, check upstairs and check over, and maybe, and then all of a sudden you talk to the adults, and the adults don't know where he is, and then in your mind starts, okay, we need to check by the pool. Like, I mean, he can swim, but you check the pool and your heart's kind of racing, and then you're like, he's not at the pool. 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by. Now all the adults in the house are literally, you go to the beach and we're in a neighborhood we don't know, in a house we don't understand, in a place that who knows, and we don't know who's around. And I've seen, because my wife watches murder mysteries all the time, like, stop. Just like, all your mind just starts going through all the things. You women are the exact same way, don't judge. So it's just like all the things that could happen and could go wrong, right? And all of a sudden, 25 minutes, 30 minutes goes on, and you know this. About 25 minutes in, and you just get this lump in your throat. You can't talk. You get like this pit in your stomach. You get this like adrenaline in your veins, and you just kind of start shaking. And all of a sudden, it's like with every passing minute, it's like hope starts kind of going out the door. Optimism, I'm like the most optimistic dude on the planet Earth, but optimism is going out the door. Now, before I get too far, you need to know we're all good, because Levi had been playing hide and go seek with his siblings. They just never went to look for him. And my little dude was asleep behind a door upstairs. And I'm like, buddy, but like as soon as we found him, we were like, whew. But I'll just say this, like, the good life is very interruptible. And I don't know what the situation for you was, but you've had a situation in your life where something interrupted the good life that you had, and you got a little lump in your throat. You got a little pit in your stomach. You got a little adrenaline in your veins, and it just felt like as the minutes turned to hours, and as the hours turned to days, and the days turned to weeks, and sometimes the weeks turned to years, as it stretched out, you just felt like hope and optimism just started going out the door.